Okay, welcome everybody to another Friday Footfalls. Something a little different today for the video. We're going to be running 4 colour rhinos through. So, well, technically 5 colours, but yeah, going to be running 4 colours. Going to give this a go. I think just trying out a few different bits really. So this deck did very well at the Modern Pro Tour, if I remember rightly, and it's had a few new toys since then. So what we're giving up is essentially a nicer mana base, the ability to run Blood Moon. So yeah, for an extra colour which gets us access to Leyline Binding, we get a couple of extra Cascaders to try and make sure we Cascade on turn 3. I've put a couple of Teferis in the sideboard as well. So yeah, I'm going to give this a go. We are not running Dead Gone, which I'm trying out. We've got 2 Dismembers and 4 Leyline Bindings for our 1 mana removal. Obviously Leyline Binding can be a little bit awkward, because if we're on the draw we can't Leyline Binding a Ragavan on turn 1, but yeah, we'll give this a go. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and big thanks to everyone that's subscribed recently. I hope everyone's enjoying the Footfalls content, and yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Playing quite a lot of Rhinos and Modern at the moment, quite getting ready for the regional championship qualifiers and stuff in Ghent in a couple of weeks, which I'm going to, not qualified, but going for the last chance and RCQ potentially, and hoping to enjoy some of the delights that Belgium has to offer as well. So lots of beer and chocolate on the agenda. But yeah, I'll probably put a video up about how that goes. Rhinos and 4 colour Omnath are the front runners at the moment for what I play. Might play one, and then if it doesn't go very well, play the other. But yeah, let's see how we get on with 4 colour today. So yeah, this hand, Island Swamp Mountain, yeah, this is good. What are we against? Gigantha. So we'll keep this. You know, it's got turn 3 Violent Outburst. We need to find a land, but we can find it with ice potentially. Looks like, what's this? That is not what we're going to see. Okay, so we want to draw like Dismember or something now. Okay, so we'll probably have to use the fire. I mean, unsure, because we could use fire on. We could use fire to kill the Ragavan. If we draw a land, we'll use fire. If not, we'll just tap it, I think, because yeah, we need to find our next land. Also worth noting that this hand cannot currently cast Leyline Binding. Inti, okay. I really like this card. I think it's really cool. Fatal Push, okay. So thankfully not Thoughtseize. Okay, they exile a Crashing Footfalls. Okay, so we're going to have to draw a card here. Yeah, we just have to draw a card here. Yeah, we're just going to tap the Ragavan, I think. Oh, Saga as well. Is Jund Saga with Inti? That's cool. Or it could just be Red-Black Saga, of course. Okay, so we need, yeah, we have to draw our next land, so just ice the Ragavan. Okay, we do find the land, so we could have actually killed it, but wouldn't have made much difference. The Underworld Cookbook. Okay, so a lot going on in the opponent's deck. Looks like it's going to be an Asmo list. Okay, they bolt us down to 9. Hopefully they don't have Asmo as well. We have mountain and forest, so you can just go and get a basic here. Yeah, just going to go for Violent Outburst. Hopefully stabilize with 3 Violent Outbursts in a row. We can also Tidebinder and then Flame of Anor next turn. Okay, so Ragavan would trade with a Rhino here, but we don't mind that. Okay, Polluted Delta. Yeah, we'll just get a Plains, I think. Cast Violent Outburst. Cast Footfalls. And then we're going to go ahead and double block. This has got Trample, so don't want, you know, we don't want to just block with one and then the opponent to push one, and then, yeah, we just get really blown out. I think double blocking is often a very good thing to do anyway. And then this turn we can just play the Foundry tapped and say go. Unsure if we're meant to attack. We could just Flame of Anor the Inti, but okay, another land is fine. Let's play Sacred Foundry tapped. I think I'm gonna attack. No, I don't think I like attacking here. We're at 8. They can make 2 constructs. We could Tidebinder a construct. Sorry, Tidebinder the activation. Maybe Tidebinder this and then next turn. No, I think I just want to make Rhinos. If they go for it again, I think I will. If they get Shadow Spear, that's a problem. Okay, I think this is. Okay, I think this is alright. I may well stifle a trigger here so that we can Flame of Anor for full value next turn. Does this do artifact? Yeah, this stops artifacts being. Okay, Cookbook. Discards Ragavan. Two mana. Right, so we could stifle this and then go kill. I actually don't hate that. Well, no, because then this just kills our Rhinos. So actually, I'm just going to Violent Outburst. Get our blocks in. We only have 1 Crashing Footfalls left, because one was exiled with Ragavan. So yeah, we're just going to triple block here. Make sure we kill the construct. Opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. Okay, another land. Is it now finally time to attack? So we attack for 8 and then make more Rhinos to block. I kind of think we just want to grind them out here. You know, we can just make more Rhinos and then next turn we can go Tidebinder and attack. Sorry, Tidebinder and Flame of Anor in 1 turn. Okay, Fatal Push. That's pretty good. Okay, double attack. Okay, so don't discard a card. So, well, we'll do our third our third Violent Outburst. This is all of our Crashing Footfalls. I think we're just going to try and block as best we can. So block. They're both killing everything at the moment. Which one will, I mean, it doesn't really matter if we've got Tidebinder. They might have another Inti in hand. No, they're more likely to be able to do that. Yeah, we'll just do that. Kill everything. And now we can potentially start attacking. Okay, opponent just passes, so yeah, we can hopefully just start attacking here. So we do have a land that this can go and get. Let's go and get Steam Vents tapped. Do have to be somewhat worried about double bolt, I guess. All of this is at instant speed though. They didn't discard a card. Okay, they gain 3 life. That's fine. But yeah, we're happy to just chill now. Like with Tidebinder and Flame of Anor, we're happy to just, yeah, try and grind them out. I'm not going to fetch unless we absolutely have to, because that's a way for the opponent to steal a game. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, do we just subtlety that? That is lethal then. Maybe we're meant to just subtlety pitch Flame of Anor. Just pass the turn here. I guess they can. They can food, but we can stifle it with Tidebinder, which is interesting. Okay, Shardless Agent. Probably will stifle it. I think we go for it here. Stifling a food token is a new one for me. Okay, they do have a bolt. So the last card in their hand may well be bolt. Don't know if they put the Stalker on top or on the bottom. Yeah, be very interested to know if the opponent had had the double bolt, but yeah, really worth playing around there. So a cool looking deck on the opposing side of the field. We saw Urza's Saga, we saw Inti and stuff. So we definitely want the Brotherhood's End. I think Teferi's probably good, and the Force of Vigors are probably good. We definitely don't want Force of Negation. We were quite fortunate to not draw any there. I think we want we might want the extra subtlety as well. I think we can probably cut some Ardent Pleas in this kind of matchup. What else? They're quite likely to bring in something like Chalice. I think I like all of these cards. Like all of these. Need to cut another 1. Maybe 3 Force of Vigor is quite a lot. But they are quite artifact focused. We could also consider Boseiju. Or Charmaw. But Charmaw's likely to cost 4, so I don't think we really want it here. Dismember's good. Maybe we don't want all the Teferis. Maybe Teferi's not that great. Let's try this. Okay, yeah, this hand's fine. Do we subtlety a turn 1 Ragavan? The answer's probably here. Yeah, them not having it is really good for us. Okay, so we'll just go plains. And then we can Lórien Revealed for a Steam Vents. They found Thoughtseize, assuming they don't have. I'm assuming they didn't have that turn 1. Okay, they take the Outburst. Oh, they don't have another land though. It's Island Cycle. Steam Vents. So let's play the Steam Vents. And I think, given that the opponent missed a land drop, I'm just going to ice the Blood Crypt. Stops them dashing Ragavan, stops them playing into. Draws a card. Probably, we've got the basic plains. I wouldn't mind fetching a basic forest at some point. We got 3 mana. I think we do suspend that now. Maybe we're meant to just draw some cards, but I think getting that on suspend is fine. And then I'll Island Cycle once more. Cookbook. Okay, they've got the Oval Chase Daredevil thing. So they can keep returning that to hand. No land though. Opponent's getting pretty unlucky. Do we just get Xander's Lounge here? We've got all our colours. Yeah, I think we'll just get the Triome. I'm going to play Flooded Strand. Dismember's quite nice. Opponent knows we've got Subtlety. Do we Subtlety a Asmo, do we think? They could have double Asmo. I'll Subtlety an Inti or something like that. I'm gonna Subtlety this. Start getting our attacks on. Uses all our mana for this turn. Like if they have another one, they play it, but they then can't play the Cookbook in the same turn. Okay, they put it on top. They do have another one. Okay. So now, okay, they kill that. So we're just going to kill the Asmo. Okay, we got a Violent Outburst. That's really good, actually. So we'll play this. I wonder if we're meant to wait. Yeah, there's no reason to rush. Probably can't cram Mutavault in this list. But now we can just Violent Outburst and kill this. Like better to use a Rhino to kill this than anything else. Again, going to double block. I guess eventually they can potentially use the Cookbook to get it back, but yeah, just double block again. Love me a double block. I guess they could be running Bowmasters, but we didn't see any game 1, so if we don't, I don't know, we'll probably just look at drawing 3 cards next turn. Okay, kill the Asmo. Legion's End. And all creatures. Right, so we can dismember our own Rhino to save the Rhino. How long has our Rhino's got? I quite like doing that, I think. I think that's fine. Yeah, save the Rhino. Sounds like a charity stream now. Right. Okay. Hopefully they don't have another Legion then. Okay, Windswept Heath. I'll probably use that first to go and get basic forest. We don't really want to draw a basic forest. And the question is, what mana do we leave up? I think it's the only cards we've really got for 1 mana are Leyline Binding, so, or Dismember, so we'll just leave the white mana up. Draw some cards. Ugh. Okay. I mean, Flame of Anor is not bad. Are we attacking? I think so. It's a little bit bad into Ragavan, I guess. Let's, I mean, we put them to 10 here. If they dash a Ragavan, it uses up quite a lot of their turn. Okay, Saga's pretty good. We'll probably end up Boseijuing that. Okay, Void Mirror. So, yeah, we'll Flame of Anor, the Void Mirror, so we can make Rhinos. You don't often see Void Mirror. So let's just destroy target artifact. Red and green, yep. We'll cast this Crashing Footfalls. We could destroy the cookbook. Tidebinder's nice. So we actually, yeah, okay, so now what we're going to do, we'll keep the Boseiju in hand. We could have Tidebindered the cookbook, I guess. What I think I'm going to do though is just Tidebinder the Saga. So I think I've covered this in other videos. So if you Tidebinder this, it doesn't lose, like, it doesn't kill the Saga or anything. It just it stops it gaining the ability to make constructs. So they can't make any constructs now, and we get to Flame of Anor potentially next turn. There's Inti. Hopefully they don't have Asmo. Molten Collapse. Okay, hopefully they just go for that. Asmo's quite bad here. There's another Saga. Asmo's probably death here. Thoughtseize. Okay, well, Thoughtseize is pretty good. Yeah, Thoughtseize take our Flame of Anor. Yeah, okay, maybe that was wrong. Maybe we should have... I don't really know. Oh, okay, opponent just concedes. They've got Daredevil in hand. We go Boseiju the Saga. Oh, I guess actually it's just lethal, right? They block here. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll take the win. Good to get the first one on the board. See you for round 2. Right, what do we think about this hand? It is very slow. If we can get to turns 3, 4, and 5, I think I need to mulligan though. Honestly, like if the opponent leads on turn 1, this is slow against. I think it's just too slow. I think we have to mulligan. This is better, and we will keep. We'll put this on the bottom, and then we'll play the caverns. Exiling a Force maybe, or is it Dismember? Do Force. Don't know, I'm not convinced. Like, we go down so many cards. Okay, well, we're rewarded for keeping the Dismember in. Looks like it's Yawgmoth. Okay, well, that's a Force, blue card for Force potentially, so we just need to rip a land now. Opponent might have Bowmaster here. Land. That is one of the worst draws in the deck at the moment. Gemstone Caverns does not make for it does not make for good play with Leyline Binding. If they have Grist here, that's really bad. Okay, looks like I've got okay. Yeah, I don't know. We kind of mulliganed, and then they're gonna go Chord for 2. Assumedly, I get Dryad Arbor. Chord for 2, so they can go and get like Geist or something, or the Patra would be pretty good here. Yeah. They could also just play Yorg this turn. Okay, looks like they've got yeah, if they just chord in, if we don't draw a land this turn, we just die. Because they make a snake chord for Yorg and we're just dead. I need an untapped land. Maybe I should have mulliganed this again. Yeah, that was a good chord. Okay, so we'll draw. Yeah, if we miss a land, the opponent should chord now, really. Because we can't force. Looks like they do have it. I'm just going to concede to this. I think we'll move on. Yeah. They can draw so many cards because Hapatra, every time you put a -1/-1 counter on it, makes another snake that they can draw more cards with Yawgmoth. So we would have drawn, well, we would have drawn the land. Maybe we could have kept playing, but I don't think so. Right, so we want the subtleties. Get rid of all of the Force of Negations. Brotherhood's End I think I'm in for. I wasn't sure on Brotherhood's End in the Yorg matchup, but yeah, I think it is definitely worth it. We want to make Rhinos, I think they're fine. Murktide can be a bit awkward into Grist, so we'll cut one of those. Right, what do we want? It could be Teferi. It's definitely the 2 Endurances and maybe 1 copy of Teferi. It's 1 Teferi versus 1 Murktide. I think it's just the Teferi. The ability to bounce and reset Soul Cauldron is pretty good. Could consider Force of Vigor. They bring in things like Chalice. Could also consider more Boseijus, but Teferi deals with Chalice as well. Maybe we're not meant to cut the Murktide in case they run loads and loads of Chalice and stuff. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like loads of answers in the main for. We've got loads of answers for Chalice the Void now. So yeah, I don't think we necessarily need more Boseijus. Yep, definitely play first. And we see a no lander, so we have to mulligan that. This is a lot better. We'll keep this. What are we going to bottom? I think it's possibly Subtlety. Yeah, with mulligan, don't really want to pitch another card. So yeah, we'll just lead off on Xander's Lounge. Opponent's mulligan to 5 this time. We could lead off on Windswept Heath and then Dismember something, but I don't know. I feel like Lounge into Fire Ice potentially is like an untapped land would actually probably be better here, but we'll go with this. think I'm just going to kill this. So we could go, yeah, I think we just go steam vents, yes, fire this, save the Dismember for a Yawgmoth or a Shieldred. Hope they don't have Chalice or Soulless Jailer. We do have an answer for Soulless Jailer. Okay, so we've got Island Swamp, Mountain, so we haven't got Forest and Plains. I think I'm just going to fetch a basic Forest and then play Shardless Agent. Gets the most pressure on the board. That Bowmaster into Grist would have been about the best they could do there. I guess they could have explosives, so we won't be sorcery speeding Violent Outburst here for the extra damage. If they go Grist, we probably will kill Grist. Okay, Brotherhood's End's a nice draw. So I could consider Violent Outbursting here, but I don't think so. Like, we'd have hit them for an extra 3 damage, but if they then go untap Engineered Explosives, kill all our Rhinos, I mean, they'd be at 5 and then we're attacking with Shardless Agent, but yeah, I think it's better to just keep that in hand. Okay, so we've both had a pretty rubbish... oh, I should have taken out at least one Gemstone Caverns for a Boseiju, probably both on the play. So we didn't see anything that makes us want to change. I think we'll just go with the list, go with it again. Hopefully get a better game 3. Like, I mulliganed to 5. I mulliganed to 5 on the, was it 5 or was it 6? But then Gemstone Cavern, I don't know. We both kind of had dodgy mulligans, and then I bricked on lands, and they seemed to brick on everything that second game. So yeah, just go with that. Interesting hand here. We've got Subtlety, which is good. We need another land desperately, but I think we can just about keep. I don't want to mulligan. I don't think we're going to Subtlety whatever they play on turn 1. We could have Subtlety that, but we just Subtlety their more expensive play. Okay, another land is really good. So let's just go... breeding pool, yes. It's going to shock this in because we're going to play this next turn anyway, I think. So if they go Grist, I think we Subtlety pitch Teferi. Oh, we can't cast Teferi. I'm just going to Subtlety this, just slow them down. Yeah, just pitch Teferi. See where they put it. They put it on top. Yeah, we're just trying to buy time, really. A Dismember or a Fire Ice would be really good. Tidebinder's not bad. So they're going to go, they go land Grist, but then we can potentially Tidebinder the Grist. Okay, Soulless Jailer. So they've got Grist in hand. How many turns until... We've got quite a while until our Rhinos come down. Okay, so that's a decent draw. So what we want to ideally do here is go Tidebinder a... oh, hold on. Oh, they got Bowmaster. Okay. So yeah, we want to ideally Tidebinder a Grist, and then next turn we can Flame of Anor. Could be a Yawgmoth as well. Hopefully it's just Grist. Okay, there's Grist. We'll go Tidebinder. So which order is Flame of Anor? We do draw cards before killing the Bowmark. Well, no, that would always happen actually. What have they got here? Okay, they've got Chalice as well. So now we have to go... I've only got one card in hand. How long has this got? A couple of turns. Okay, land is good. So... let's say we attack. There's no way they block. I guess if they double block here, we could go kill, but then they've still got Grist. Maybe that's just fine. We could also just play Brotherhood's End, which would kill both of these. But I think killing both of these... I think if we attack and they block with Soulless Jailer... How... That's not coming until next turn. If we attack and they block with both of these, we just take it. We go kill. If they block with Soulless Jailer, it's just so good though. Although Brotherhood's End would kill the Tidebinder as well. I think we probably just say go here. Because then we can go, if we go kill, Brotherhood's End, kill everything. Okay, this looks like it might be a Yawgmoth. Okay, Cauldron. Okay, that might change stuff. That might change stuff. Probably not though. So what we could now do is just go fire, kill both of these. Oh no, because the Rhinos are coming in this turn, so we need to kill both of these right now. So let's go 5 damage, destroy target artifact. Destroy the artifact, deal 5 damage. Flame of Anor is so good. Wouldn't mind drawing a land. It'd have to be a red land. Okay, they draw a card. Okay. We probably just wrath their board here. Like if we draw a land, we can go Brotherhood's End, kill all the creatures. So we got double blue. Probably want white, red here. Yeah, so we can binding something potentially. Yeah, interesting that. Oh, we can't do that now. Okay, so. Yeah, Brotherhood's End does deal 3 to Grist as well, which is nice. Although killing Grist is a little bit awkward because they have the Cauldron. Okay, double Fire Ice. So we could go kill. Or we could just start icing stuff, although we don't really want to ice with Bowmaster on the field. I'm going to do this now, I think. like kill this. Do we attack them or do we attack Grist? I think we're just going to attack them. If they fetch Dryad Arbor, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really good. We just go shoot both of these again. Double fire is pretty good, and it, well, yeah, like wastelands them as well. Like they need land and Yawgmoth. We do have to be careful because Soul Cauldron can now put a counter on Halfling, which makes it kill Tidebinder. Whether that's good or not, I might just Brotherhood's End here to kill both of these. I think, yeah, Brotherhood's End seems like it's really worth it in this matchup. Oh, we just rip best possible. Okay, so we just go binding. Oh, we can't actually do that. So we could go, I think we're just binding the Halfling. That way they can't rip Yorg. And then next turn we'll just go Brotherhood's End. Kill both of these. Opponent's at 4. They can't play Engineered Explosives on 0. Well, we get there. Okay, well, Tidebinder was really clutch in that match. And then, yeah, Flame of Anor as well. Might even want to go up more Flame of Anor. That was really good. Maybe we want to try and find room for a Mutavault. It could be that we cut Boseiju from the sideboard, move a Gemstone Caverns to the sideboard. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Okay, well, we're 2-0. See you for round 3. All right, yep, this is a good hand. Yeah, it's really good. Like turn Iron Swamp Mountain. Yeah, we got all full domain. We got turn 2 Ice, turn 3 Outburst, turn 4 Outburst. So, yeah. Opponent could be on something like Scam, I suppose. Marsh Flats. Not Blood Crypt. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's Ragavan. Okay, good it is. So question now is, oh, Binding's really good as well. Island, Swamp, Mountain. If we hadn't drawn that, it would be very tempting to hold the fire, just because of Doughty Voidwalker is so powerful here. But I think what we're going to do is just go fire this, play around a Scam spell. Also don't really want them turn 2 Blood Mooning us. We do have to take a turn off here if the opponent goes Voidwalker. Okay, just another Ragavan. Hopefully it's just that. Okay, they do have a single Grief. But that's fine. Like they don't have the Evoke spell. Not Evoke spell. What do they pitch? They pitched a Thoughtseize. So this tells us that they don't have a Scam spell, not dead after all, etc. Opponents conceded from the game. Just decides they can't beat this. I mean, we did have pretty much the nuts. Yeah, weirdly there we would have been really punished for not killing the Ragavan. Okay, so what do we want against this? So I usually cut all the forces. I think we want both lots of endurance, probably I like Subtlety. A lot of people don't like Subtlety in the Scam matchup. I guess maybe it's less good now that they haven't got as many Scam starts, but it's another way to deal with turn 1 Ragavan. Could consider Brotherhood's End. I think Teferi's probably better. Brotherhood's End killing all their stuff though, and the ability to kill Chalice. Which one? I think that's the choice. Brotherhood's End or Teferi. I think maybe Brotherhood's End is slightly better. Let's try that. Right, bit of a weird hand here. We can Subtlety a turn 1, we can Dismember a turn 1, we need to draw more lands and we need to draw more Cascaders. I don't really want to mulligan to Thoughtseize though, but we can't cast any of these Flame of Anors unless we draw 2 more lands. I think we mulligan this. Sadly this is not any better. 1 land, Crashing Footfalls, like we need to rip exactly land. Yeah, I think we have to mulligan again. This is better, we can keep this. So we need to put 2 on the bottom, so it's probably, I don't think we can afford to pitch Subtlety, and we can't cast Leyline Binding at the moment, but I think it's probably one of these Cascaders. Yeah, just get rid of those. I think that's right. That we need binding just in case they play Doughty Voidwalker. Yeah, they take the binding, so that means they quite possibly have Voidwalker. Okay, there's Chalice. Opponents have got 3 cards in hand now. Okay, so we find a land, which is nice. So I think we'll just play that. Are we going to want to fetch basic forest is the question. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Like, they saw Leyline Binding and stuff, so they probably bring in Blood Moon. Could fetch basic forest and then island cycle for Hallowed Fountain. No, I'm just gonna fetch a Triome here, I think. I don't know. I'm Inari. Actually, no. I think I'm going to fetch basic forest. Given that we've got Violent Outburst in hand, I think fetching basics to play around Blood Moon is probably best. Right, opponent thought seizing. We're just gonna. They're going to take the Violent Outburst. They take Lórien Revealed. That's interesting. Unless they're going to Thoughtseize again. Okay, so that might mean they are thinking about Blood Moon. So I'm just going to leave this Misty Rainforest uncracked. Okay, Tidebinder. So let's play the Breeding Pool. Oh, they do have Chalice. Yeah, that's fine. Pass the turn. Oh, yeah, I guess that's why they took Lórien Revealed. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right, well, Tidebinder's not bad. Hopefully they just go for like Hardcast Grief next turn. Okay, I think I'm now going to just fetch a... I'm not fetching basic, we need red mana. So we need red and white really. Can't fetch that with this. I think white... No, red is definitely more important, so we might as well get Xander's Lounge. Ooh, Misty Rainforest. Not bad. If we can get to 6 mana... Got a lot of draws to deal with the Chalice. Okay, so we'll just fetch here. Go and get white mana. We got double blue. We don't have double green for endurance, so we'll just go and get that. Oh, they could have scam. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I should have fetched that untapped. Because I could have paid 4 life and then Tidebindered the trigger to bring it back. Yeah. Okay, just another Dismember. I think we'll just go Dismember. Paying all 4. They'll scam it. I think this is a trigger. It's Tidebinder. So yeah, we could have done that last turn. Wouldn't have done us too much good. This could be Hardcast Grief. Maybe we're meant to wait, but our cards don't do that much. Okay, yeah, here's Grief. Oh, it's shield. Okay, so that's alright because we've got another Dismember. So I'm just going to cast this right now. Not going to pay as much life. I suppose we could have taken the draw step in case we draw a Violent Outburst. Attack for 3. Sorry, in case we draw a Violent Outburst. That is what we drew in case we drew... what's it called? That's not another shielder, is it? That's gross. Okay, so now we pretty much win the game if we draw... oh, these are pretty rubbish. If we draw... what's it called? I'm going to cast the Crashing Footfalls here to put a card in the graveyard for Murktide Regent. But yeah, if we draw on Flame of Anor there, we probably win the game. Like kill Shieldred, kill Chalice. If it attacks, yeah, we definitely just block. If I can just sit there is the problem. Well, they're attacking. We have to go for the blocks here, I think. Like they probably got Fatal Push or Bolt or something. Undying Evil. Okay, so they bring the Shieldred back. Okay, so Flame of Anor no longer an out. Yep, okay, we can concede. Shieldred, very good. Okay, maybe we want Teferi. That Chalice is really clutch there. They play double Shieldred. Good to know about. Okay, so we'll cut both Gemstone Caverns for a couple of Boseijus. And then what else? Brotherhood's End can probably go for a Teferi in the face of Shieldred. And I think we'll probably actually cut a Cascader in the favour of another Teferi. Try that. A 3 Boseiju is a bit awkward. Maybe we're not meant to play that many. Maybe one should be a Gemstone Caverns. Yeah, I think next iteration might have another Flame of Anor. Certainly like to play first. And yeah, that sounds good. It sounds really good, especially if we can draw another land. So we go and get... I mean, it's bad into Blood Moon, but hopefully we can find another land. So we go get Temple Garden. It doesn't actually cast Flame of Anor yet, but Temple Garden. Cast, well, yeah, suspend Footfalls. Hope the opponent doesn't have Grief Scam. Hopefully it's just Ragavan. Engineered Explosives. Okay, that's okay. That we can either kill or counter the trigger from EE. Okay, another land's really good. So, do we go and get Basic Island? I think so, because yeah, let's go and get Basic Island. I suppose we could have gone, we don't actually need double island for anything, do we? Probably should have played Steam Vents. Yeah, maybe we're meant to just play Steam Vents, ice the land, and then get Basic Forest. But yeah, we'll ice the land here, I think. Yeah, because then next turn they can't crack the EE. So we can go Shardless Agent, and then if they want to hold up, you have to be careful here. It's worth being conscious of when the Rhinos are coming off, because like we don't want the opponent to just be able to wait. Well, there's a Chalice. Okay, so Chalice, EE would kill a Chalice, although this is obviously the right way round. That's pretty rough. Okay, shock this in. So I think this turn, I don't know, it depends what they do. Quite like to play something with a trigger. Well, it does have a trigger. Yeah, I'm just going to stifle the trigger here. Start attacking, and then next turn we can go Flame of Anor, kill Chalice, draw some cards. I guess we could do that now to play around Bowmaster. No, because we might want to kill a Dauthi Voidwalker. Yeah, we'll attack. I mean, this pretty much screams Flame of Anor. Yeah, that's not doing it to enchantments is interesting. Okay, discard one card. Oh, please play Shieldred. Okay, Grief is fine. So let's go cast this. Deal 5 damage, destroy target artifact, destroy the Chalice, kill the Grief. I guess Shieldred is now pretty bad. Unfortunately, these Shardless Agents are, yeah, we have to wait quite a while to do that. Maybe we should have just drawn 2 cards, but they take the best one anyway. I fear they may have Shieldred in hand. The land is not the best. I guess we play it in case they Blood Moon and we want to go and get a basic. Yeah, we'll suspend as well. If they play Shieldred, I suppose they have to choose to not crack EE. Voidwalker. Do I just get basic? They have got double swamp out. We haven't got double green though, in case we draw endurance. I think I'm just going to get breeding pool. Okay, they're going to crack EE. Oh, that's really bad actually, because now we can't cast this Shardless Agent into Voidwalker. So we need to draw another flame. Well, binding is pretty good. I'm going to attack. Yeah, that's the perfect draw really. Okay, they take 3. Binding. The Voidwalker. Play Shardless Agent. I think, yeah, we've definitely got Footfalls left, I think. Yeah, I think this might be the last one though. Or is it? We got 1, 2 in the graveyard and 1 exile. So no, we do have another one. Opponent saying, wow, what a top deck, and yeah, I completely agree. But that is a reason to play. I guess Dead Gone would have done the same thing there. They can Bowmaster, copy Bowmaster. Yeah, they concede. Well, we're 3-0. Yeah, Dead Gone would have done the same thing there. But yeah, deck's feeling good. Yeah, we'll see you for round 4. Right, on the draw here, I think we can keep this one. It's a little awkward, but what we're trying to do is just suspend a couple of Footfalls, and then I will Subtlety a Ragavan here. Yeah, spend a couple of Footfalls and then never pay mana for a spell again, potentially. Okay, well, we don't have to do anything here. Like, we don't have to necessarily use the... Well, we probably do use the Lórien Revealed. Actually, yeah, we definitely do. Unless we draw... Well, unless we draw another land. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, opponent cycles Lórien Revealed. So Steam Vent into that is probably Rhinos. Okay, so we can just go... we want to use our fetch because the opponent might have Tidebinder. Okay, so now we'll just go this. I'm just going to fetch right now. We do not want our fetch land getting Tidebindered. So we need blue and we got green, white, red. So we need blue and black. We can't get black, so we need. Let's just get breeding pool, I think. I guess maybe we're meant to Lórien Revealed then. So if they go for... The trouble with being on the draw here, which is so bad, is if they go for Violent Outburst in our upkeep, we probably just lose. Yeah, looks like that's what it's going to be. We don't actually have double blue, so I should have actually Lórien Revealed for another blue. Well, we draw a Violent Outburst. Maybe they just don't have it. So yeah, we're going to go for it in their upkeep. Bit surprised. Maybe they want us to force. Okay, well, I'm going to go for this. If they Tidebinder, we'll Subtlety it. What am I going to exile? I think it's just a... yeah, we'll just go with a force. Because then we can island cycle hardcast a force. Oh, if they've got a subtlety of their own, that's really rough. Opponents can see from the game, so they don't have a subtlety. Yeah, interesting. So this is a matchup where we really like having access to the extra cascaders. We also get to Fairy Time Raveler, which is good. So we want all of those, we want all the mystical disputes. Dismember's not great. So we've got 2 more cuts to make. Subtlety can be quite important now with Tidebinder like we saw there. Oh, Binding's not great. I guess against Murktide, I think we just cut 3 bindings. And then maybe even the 4th binding for an endurance. Yeah, like being able to endurance ourselves is quite big. So that we can potentially cascade more than the opponent. So they are likely bringing in, we do have to consider Blood Moon, I guess Magus of the Moon as well. This hand is not great unless we draw another land. We haven't got any outs, like draws towards it either. Same time, we don't really want to mulligan. I think I am going to mulligan. Ugh, that's really bad. No lands. Right, we'll keep this. So let's get rid of Ardent Plea. Ardent Plea. But yeah, keeping, these are the best 2 cascaders, obviously. Probably wouldn't have kept, if this was a Violent Outburst, we would have kept 1 of each, because we need a blue card to pitch to force. So we've mulled to 5, they've got 7 cards in hand, which is awkward, but quite early for the opponent to concede. But okay, Mutavault, so they must have the Island Cycler. Dispute's interesting. Like it can be good later. Do need another land. Don't think there's anything we want to force here. I wonder if we're meant to, what did they go and get? Breeding Pool. I wonder if we dispute here. We probably do. Deny them a card. How good is that? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it's definitely not right, because then we can, if they go for Shardless Agent, we go force, pitch, Shardless Agent, and then we can back it up with dispute. They not got a land? Oh, no land and having to suspend Footfalls. And we draw, yeah, we draw loads of stuff. Okay, so, oh, we don't actually have thingy though, but I'm just going to go for Shardless Agent here. If they force, it's a bit annoying, but okay, they do force. But yeah, we'll force back if they go for a Shardless Agent of their own. I guess we could have subtletied our own Shardless Agent there. I think I'm just going to go force, pitch, subtlety. Okay, Lórien Revealed. Actually, that's quite good. So let's go Island Cycle. Get Steam Vents. Play Steam Vents. We could wait until next turn. If they force, how much do we care? Like, I think we'll take the 2 for 1 again. It does resolve. But drawing the land naturally there would have obviously been so much better. Okay, looks like they have a Shardless Agent. Okay, so they've got one on suspend with 2 counters. We don't have any on suspend. Maybe we weren't meant to there. Okay, well, we'll Ardent Plea again. I guess we go Ardent Plea and then only attack with 1? Or we attack with both and then just make more? No, I think Ardent Plea attack with 1 is fine. Cast Footfalls. We'd love them to force here. They didn't have it last turn though. Yeah, just attack with 1. I suppose they can just double block actually. Yeah, that's probably stupid. Kill a Rhino off. Should just attack with both. How long until their Rhinos are coming? Okay. Dispute countering Flame of Anor is nice. Okay, they suspend another one. Although I can't actually cast Flame of Anor at the moment. Yeah, kind of wish I'd attacked with everything last time. Okay, land. Trouble is they make more this turn. They could counter. But they just pay the 3. Yeah, I think we let that go. Hallowed Fountain obviously not the best draw. Yeah, they've got a couple on suspend. Yeah, I think we could have stopped the ice there, hit them for 4 more potentially, but I think stopping, if they rip a land and then are able to go activate Mutavault, Flame of Anor, kill your Rhino, draw 2 cards, I just don't think we can afford to let that happen. So, okay, they fire up Mutavault. What, they're going to attack us for 4? When their next Rhino's coming down? Okay, we've got a while before that happens. So we go to 12, and then they would be attacking for lethal. Let's see what we draw. Like Murktide would be nice. Ugh, basic planes. So if we attack, maybe we just attack with 1. Yeah, we'll attack with 1. Okay, opponent makes the blocks. So we play a planes here. So that if we want to go for dispute, they can't dispute back. Well, they can, and we can just pay for it. Okay, they finally find a red land. They shock it in, which is scary. Hopefully this is animate Mutavault, play Flame of Anor. Yeah, it looks like they do have flame. Yeah, easy counter. Right, so do we block? They attack for 4, we go to 8. we attack for 5, they go to 7. I think we have to block and try and draw something. I think we have to. Well, that's a force, which isn't the best. See if they brought in Magus of the Moon, double Magus of the Moon. Okay, so force isn't the worst draw, I suppose. Okay, they animate Mutavault. How many turns? Trouble is they got Rhinos coming down next turn. One, two. Well, that's all their Rhinos though. Boseiju. Okay, so we'll try and force the Rhinos, and then we can Boseiju the Mutavault and start taking less damage. Again, playing around Dispute here. Okay, well, the question is, do we, I guess, like Flame of Anor isn't actually anything special here. Like, it's just a draw 2 cards. I guess they could draw, what's it called? Tidebinder. Like if they Tidebinder this, the game's over. Well, unless we draw something, I guess. Like we can draw. We've got one more Footfalls in the deck. Oh, they're playing Island. They're playing Plains. Oh, that's interesting. Why are they playing Plains? Surely if not for binding. Like, what did they reveal? Magus, Hallowed Fountain, Flame of Anor. Oh, they're playing a Failure to Comply. I have messed around with that a couple of times. I do like it. Okay, so we have to remember Failure to Comply. That's really something. Okay, so let's go cycle. Well, Tidebinder's pretty good. I wonder if we went to block. Are we going to block here? Going to 4 doesn't seem great. I think we're not going to block. I guess we want to hold on to this if we can, because if they've got Tidebinder for if we draw a Cascade spell. Yuck. I'll probably just stifle. Well, are we going to stifle the fetch land here? I think we have to go for the block this turn, because otherwise we're dead to Fire Ice. Yeah, let's block. Opponent's got 4 cards in hand. Don't know what they all are. Could all be like Force of Negations, I guess. They are out of Rhinos though. Okay, draw 2 cards. Down at 10. Well, we draw Flame of Anor. I think I'm just going to go for it now. I think we'll draw 2. Again, we can pay for Dispute. Well, there's Teferi. I think we'll wait now. Again, oh, Teferi bouncing Ardent Plea is good actually. They could have Subtlety as well. So we're not going to fetch with Flooded Strand. Should have played the Misty Rainforest there. Yeah, I think we kind of want to wait until we can back it up with something. Well, that's Tidebinder. Okay, let's go for Teferi. We can Tidebinder a Subtlety now. So I can't believe the opponent doesn't have anything. Okay, failure. I think we just go for it again. Well, I'm gonna bounce Ardent Plea. They're gonna comply. To name Crashing Footfalls this turn. Yeah, I do like failure to comply. I haven't tested it massively. It would be, you know, you need to be in the extra colours. Flame of Anor, draw 2 cards. This game's going on really long. They must cast comply here. They're going to choose Crashing Footfalls. I wonder if I meant to fetch. I think I probably am. Magus of the... Oh, I definitely played the wrong land. Oh, I needed to be able to fetch basic forest there. Yeah. Okay. Let's plus here. Play this. So you go. So we're going to Tidebinder here to block the Magus to protect our Teferi. Opponent can save it with like Otawara, I guess. Yeah, they're just attacking us. I'm just going to go for the Tidebinder. Oh, I should have, again, I should have left the Misty out. Okay. We got Otawara? Fire Ice? Okay, they Otawara. Oh, they must have Otawara and Fire. It's annoying if they do. Well, yuck. I think 1 point of life. Yeah, we would have won that game. Like with Teferi and Rhinos coming down, I think we probably win the game next turn. Magus the Moon isn't a human, is it? Isn't a wizard. Don't think so. Right. So on the play, we can cut a couple of these. Well, actually, we'll probably cut 1 Gemstone, 1 Boseiju. Yeah, bring in 1 Boseiju. Do we want to bring in Dismember for the Magus? I don't think so. Let's go with this. Yeah, I think that exact combination of cards is something we lose to. I guess they could have Ottawa with the Teferi as well. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. We're gonna need lands, but if we rip a land, we've got Force and Subtlety, which is nice. We've got some powerful cards. We can suspend on one. We've got something to play around Magus. Okay, pass the turn. So yeah, we want to draw Fire, Ice, or land, preferably land. Like just we take basic island actually, or a fetch that gets that. Right, show us a land. Land. Well, here's a Cascader, which is nice. Really need a land now. Right, land. They might ice us. Yeah, it looks like they're going to, which is fine because we haven't potentially got anything to do this turn. Okay. Draw. Let's see a land. Lórien Revealed is also fine. It is a land. Excellent. Okay, so play the land, pass the turn, and then ideally we get to go force a Rhino, play Teferi. No, we definitely force here. What are we pitching is the thing. I think we pitch Subtlety. Yeah, force, exile, Subtlety. I guess that's good into Teferi. I'm just going to play this now. I guess if they force into Magus, that's bad. But we've got two lots of Rhinos coming down potentially. Oh, they do have the force pitching Tidebinder. Could be dead to Magus of the Moon here. Maybe we meant to bring in Dismember. Don't Magus us. Okay, they outburst. We're getting Rhinos though, so we can go. Okay, they've only got one card in hand as well, which is good. So we go Rhinos, play Teferi. We could bounce Ardent Plea, but I think we're going to bounce one of the Rhinos so that we can protect Teferi. I guess actually we should fetch for a basic island and use that. Just in case of Magus. We haven't got any red cards, so yeah, we'll just do this. Teferi, bounce a Rhino. Also stops their Rhinos coming in. Well, if we can protect the Teferi for that many turns. I guess they could have removal for one of our Rhinos, which is pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah, they attack with both. I think I'm just going to block this, because then we get to attack for 5 and maybe win the race. Tidebinder's a good draw. That's a really good draw, actually. We didn't see Murktide Regent. Force of Negation, Lórien Revealed. Yeah, we didn't see Murktide Regent. I've got one card in hand. I think we're in a good spot now. I mean, it could be that we're meant to just... I might just flash in Endurance here. Because that would be 7, which makes it lethal in 2 turns. Yeah, I think so. Put theirs back. I guess they could have another outburst. Okay, they flame. Okay, that's the last card in hand, though. Ugh. Okay, so attack for 4. We're not currently winning the race, though, is the problem. When are their Rhinos coming down? We have to save this Tidebinder for the Rhinos, unfortunately. I mean, we could just Tidebinder that, I guess. Or are we winning the race? We get a 8, they get a 5, we get a 4, they get a... yeah, okay, so we need to draw something, although this Tidebinder can change the maths. Ardent Plea, hitting in for extra damage. Oh, come on, we just need to draw non-lands. Really need to draw non-lands. I think we're probably dead if they can answer this Tidebinder. Hopefully they've got Force or something in hand. Okay, so this one is the one we need to Tidebinder. Okay, if they have a Tidebinder... Okay, they don't. How many... Okay, so they've lost 2 footfalls. I'm just taking this. Been a great game anyway. Okay, Mutavault is good. So they can block with Mutavault. Hopefully they don't have Flame of Anor. Well, that's pretty good. I'm going to try and do that. What do we want to keep up? Why would we need green mana? We probably just want white. Why would we need red mana? Oh, we would want red because of Fire Ice. Okay, so we've got our basic planes in the deck. Oh, so we... Oh no, we can't tie... Right, no, we can't Tidebinder the Mutavault trigger because they just do it again. If we attack with both, they block the Tidebinder, but then we're forced to play this. If we just attack with this, they go Mutavault. Yeah, they do that. This, if an ability of an artifact creature or planeswalker. Okay, so Mutavault makes it quite difficult. I guess, oh, I should have just attacked. They block here. Yeah, I'm just attacking with Endurance, I think. Yeah, I should have just slammed the attack. Like, to make them afraid of fire ice. Right, well, we could stifle. No, we want them to attack here. So we fetch the basic planes. And just hope they don't have. Oh, they've got Tidebinder. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. Maybe we were meant to do that earlier. Like, it could have been that they were waiting on. But then why would they not just... They must have drawn that, so we should have fetched. We could have go Tidebinder. Oh, that's so rough. Don't think there's anything we can do. We subtlety, block. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, GG's. Oh, that was close. So let's say, I mean, yeah, we win the game if they have, if we fetch there, get the basic planes first, play Tidebinder. Like, we don't know what they had. I'd really like to know what they had in hand. But yeah, if we fetch first, play Tidebinder, block the Mutavault, and then block here, take 2, go to 1, dead to Dispute. Actually, Dispute's the only thing we're dead to. Oh, that's really annoying. If I just... I mean, they might have had it last turn, but I think they would have played it to attack. Yeah, no. Okay, so I don't know. Just a little, definitely a little error in sequencing there. Definitely should have fetched first, but there we go. We'll move on to round number 5. Try and close out the 4-1. Right, we are on the draw here. We have a Gemstone Caverns. We're going to keep it. Question is, what do we pitch to Gemstone Caverns? I think it's probably, it's either one of these Cascaders or a Subtlety. I think I'm going to pitch a Cascader. Or is it just Murktide? Let's go Murktide, actually. Just try and go Cascade on turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Hopefully we find a land. If they go for Grief here, I'll probably just Subtlety it. If they go for Ragavan, we'll probably also Subtlety it. Okay, Stalker. I think we played this this list earlier. So we could Subtlety that. What do we think? I think I am going to just slow them down. Like, if this gets next turn, if they go fetch and then Inti or something, maybe we should save it for an Inti. Okay, put it on the bottom. Really want to draw. Okay, land is, yeah. Yeah, the absolute nuts would have been to go fire into land. Sorry, ice into land, but yeah, we take this. Okay, they Thoughtseize. I'll take the Shardless Agent. Maybe Subtletying was aggressive. Yeah, they take the Shardless Agent. They have got a land. Hopefully they haven't got another Thoughtseize, in which case we'd be very sad. Okay, there's the Stalker. So they're going to get to put some counters on that. So we need Plains Forest, really. So we could get Temple Garden. We've got double blue. Yeah, got Temple Garden. Okay, that's a 2/2. Menace at the beginning of your end step. Well, maybe, I don't know. Is it only it's only a 1+1/+1 counter, so maybe we should have just saved our cookbook. Is fine. Well, maybe we're meant to force that. I don't think so. Discarding Lightning Bolt. They're going to play Omnath, which is a Omnath. Asmo, yeah. So they can kill a Rhino. Although they haven't got any more cards to discard. So they can't actually kill a Rhino this turn. Outburst. Yeah, maybe we regret subtletying so aggressively, but we're going to make some footfalls here. I might force the next cookbook. Well, that's a binding. Okay, so now we're just binding the Asmo, right? Guess there's no harm in attacking first. Sure, we get both this way. Get rid of Asmo. Deal the most damage. We can make a token which, if they play, that's a 3/3. If they have a land, they can make it a 4/4. Well, they have to block, fortunately. Can't quite make it big enough to block our Rhinos. Well, I guess we just win the game. We ran pretty hot there. Yeah, not sure if Subtlety was the right play on turn 1, but we ripped the land and then just didn't rip any more lands, just ripped pure gas. Like another turn they might stabilize. Right, so we don't want the Force of Negations. We do want some number of Force of Vigors and probably a Brotherhood's End on all of these things. Subtlety is interesting. I think we'll try this. We are a little low on green cards for Force of Vigor. Oh, I suppose we've got all these are 4, 8, 12 plus themselves. That's a little bit low, maybe. No lands, sadly, so I have to mulligan. Yeah, this is fine. It's bottom of Footfalls. Yeah, this hand's kind of got a bit of everything. There's a cookbook, which is fine. Okay, Misty Rainforest. Does that mean we don't want to play the Lórien Revealed? Don't think so. Just go and get Triome here, probably. Okay, Saga. Okay, this looks like Asmo, which is good for us. Do we use our mana here? Or we could go and get Triome and pay less life. Which is bad if we draw exactly Fire Ice, I guess. We need to get blue and red, so we'd get Steam Vents here. I kind of like just getting Xander's Lounge and then dismembering for 2 life. Yeah, it's only really bad if we find Fire Ice. Okay, if I'm binding, which is quite good. But binding can hit anything. So let's just go Dismember. I guess that kind of punishes us as well, but we've saved 2 life, and you know, I suppose we could have held up Binding here, but they're probably just going to sit back and make a token. Okay, so I think we just go for Shardless Agent here. Make 10 power. And then next turn we can Violent Outburst and Binding. And we're going to have to do something about these constructs. They're going to make another one. It's going to be a 6/6. They could get something like Shadow Spear. Don't know if they run that. I think Shadow Spear is 2 mana to equip, so fortunately they couldn't do it this turn. Okay, they just get another cookbook. These are now 7/7s. They do have Shadow Spear. Is equipped too. I think I'm going to double block here. Is that crazy? Oh, they can discard a card to make a food token. So we'd have to triple block. I think I'm going to triple block. Yeah, I think so. Like, we've got the Binding. We're making more Rhinos as well. We don't want them to Shadow Spear. They're kind of running out of gas. Okay, Subtlety's not bad. So we'll shock this in. So we could Binding and then maybe I should have done that. Because they'd been a Thoughtseize. Okay, so they just make another construct by the look of it. They need to wait to make a construct until this ability has resolved, because it hasn't learnt the ability yet. Maybe we're just meant to chump, actually. Or I could go Violent Outburst, kill the next one, but I think I'm just going to chump, like, before they can Shadow Spear it. Okay, so let's go Outburst. Make some more Rhinos. Force of Vigor would have been a nice draw. Although, actually, no, it wouldn't. Do I just get rid of this? They make another token, but then they Shadow Spear it. I definitely want to use the Leyline Binding here. I think I just Binding the Shadow Spear. I think that's best. Well, there's another Shardless Agent, that's pretty good. Just going to play that, I think. Trouble is we can't really attack. Like, we don't just want to get in for 4 damage here. Opponent's going to make 2 more constructs, which are outsizing our Rhinos. I wonder if I'm meant to Lórien Revealed. So they can make another one here. Yeah, there's a Saga doing some serious work. They can make these 11/11s. Mox Amber. Okay. So they can make these 12/12s actually. But we can just chump. Okay. So I think we just chump here. Then we can possibly start. Well, if we draw Force of Vigor, we can kill both of these and attack for lots. Okay, Ardent Plea. That will be the last Footfalls. So what if we go attack for 8, they go block, block. I think Ardent Plea is just better. Cast Footfalls. Just kind of drawing to Force of Vigor. Things like Fire Ice are also really good. Don't think we attack. If they attack, we kind of just have to chump. They discard a Void Mirror. Should probably be conscious of that. Did we bring in all the Boseijus? Probably should have done. Yeah. So if they attack with everything, they can't really attack with everything. Well, they do. So we have to go chump, chump. I guess they can gain a load of life with food tokens. Chump, chump, chump. Is there any benefit in quad blocking one? So they make it a 12. We kill 1 at the expense of 3 Rhinos. But if we do this, they go up to 20. I guess they could make it a... They can discard 2 cards to make it a 13. So we block them all. Maybe we do just try and outvalue them again. Like go block, block, block. They could make it 2 more. I guess it's really bad into Fatal Push. I think I'm just chumping. But we can't just chump forever. They can gain life as well. This isn't looking good. Need Force of Vigor really. Another Ardent Plea is not what we need. So we can attack with 1. Then block with Subtlety. Yeah, poke in for 1. But yeah, we're probably going to just die to these. I guess if we draw like Flame of Anor or something, well, it doesn't help us too much. Yeah, we need Force of Vigor. Actually, we know there's a Force of Vigor on the bottom. Maybe I meant to be shuffling with Lórien Revealed. Okay, ditch a Lightning Bolt. That's good for us. That Lightning Bolt would have been death here. But they bolt our Subtlety. Maybe they have another one. Don't know, I got into a bit of a mess here. Also mis-sideboarded. I think Subtlety is pretty bad. Block. 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 Not looking good. They can gain so much life as well. We had to binding the Shadow Spear. Lost all our Rhinos now, unfortunately. Well, there's a Tidebinder. So I guess that can block. They'd have to discard both cards. Yeah, I think there's no real way we're coming back from this. I guess we could have also drawn Brotherhood's End there, which just completely wrecks them. Okay, so let's change up the sideboard. So yeah, out with. So we'll go -2 Gemstone Caverns, up to Boseiju's. And then Subtlety can go. I'm just going to bring in Teferi. Yeah, let's go with that. No, we didn't see anything really to make us really like Subtlety. And like Boseiju is just really good. Right, beyond the play. Let's see what we open with. Right, this is obviously awkward. I think I'm going to keep it. Like turn 1 suspend. Turn 2 nothing unless we draw a land, in which case we've got Boseiju. Turn 3 hopefully Cascade. But the lands are weak, and this is one of the bigger problems with. Yeah, one of the reasons to prefer Teamer over 4-color. But any fetch land off the top here, and we're kind of okay. Typically with basic forest, if we draw fetch land, we might want a binding on 2. So actually I'm going to shock in Breeding Pool and just suspend, because if we draw like a fetch land, we can go and get Sacred Foundry and binding on 2. Which is probably worth the 2 life. Okay, we're getting Thought Seized. Got 2 Cascaders. They probably take the Shardless Agent. Depends what they've got in hand. Got 5 cards in hand. I doubt they're on Blood Moon in their Saga deck. Okay, so that's not great. Not the worst draw in the deck, but getting there at this point, I think. Okay, play Soken'Zan. Sadly, I think we have to. Maybe we don't have to play Boseiju. Well, they are running into. Okay, let's see what we can draw. Land. Fire Ice. Okay, so we have to. I think I'm gonna ice. Well, we have to ice this actually. So I will play the land because yeah, we want to keep up with the. Okay, so beginning of combat. We don't want them to discard a card either. Okay, we find another Boseiju. Okay, well, we can Boseiju that, which we have to do this turn. Okay, we find a Hallowed Fountain. So can we Hallowed Fountain and Boseiju? So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 types. Yeah, we can. Okay, that's a really, really nice draw. They know we've got binding. I think I'm just gonna. They missed a land drop, so I'm just gonna go binding. Oh, this costs another 2. Why? Oh, 1. Oh, yeah, because we're actually missing 2 colors. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, we can just go binding. Binding Inti. Like, I really don't want them playing, what's it called? Yeah, I really don't want them playing Asmo either. I guess giving him another land is not great either. If we rip a land though, it's really good. Can't believe I miscalculated on that binding. Okay, we find another land. I think no, I'm not gonna play the Ardent Plea, because if the opponent goes Engineered Explosives, that's really, really bad. If they Thoughtseize, they could push a Rhino. There's a cookbook. Okay. They discard Croxer. That's pretty good. Maybe we're meant to go Ardent Plea there and then just hope they don't have it, and then we can just push a huge amount of damage next turn. I mean, we're already pushing quite a lot of damage. Okay, so they can do things with Inti. Make food, play Asmo. They can then start shooting our Rhinos, which is not good. Because they can play... Yeah, this isn't... Okay, there's cookbook. So that can make another food. At least they haven't shown us the Oval Chase Daredevil yet. Okay, there's another Asmo. I wouldn't be surprised to see them play that this turn. Just to search up another cookbook. So they can start... I mean, they're out of cards. They're not going to attack. Like, we'll have to block here. Like, we've got draws in our deck that just kill them. If we'd actually gone Ardent Plea, they would be dead this turn, which is annoying. Oh no, they wouldn't, because they can just Asmo kill a Rhino. I guess they might not be running EE. We've seen Void Mirror and Chalice and stuff. Okay, so yeah, we're just attacking with everything. Hopefully we draw something good. We don't. Okay, so what they'll do is they'll shoot a Rhino probably. Okay, well, they double block here. I'm gonna kill the Asmo. I think that's more scary. Does that imply they have another Asmo in hand? I'm just gonna kill it. Then we'll just go for the Ardent Plea. And then we will play the planes here. There's no point in holding it in hand because the opponent may just go for Croxer. If they go for Croxer, I feel like they probably lose. I'm just going to play it. Don't think there's any reason to not. So yeah, the opponent needs something special here. I guess they can make food tokens to try and survive. They could play a Croxer. Oval Chase Daredevil. Okay, so they can cast that, but fortunately it's not the one that they can... Yeah, they can't put it into the graveyard. Let's say they Croxer. Maybe we went to kill this. Molten Collapse. So they can kill a Rhino. They've only got one card in hand. They can gain... So they kill a Rhino. Gain 2 up to 10. are still dead. They could gain they could go gain up to 11. That keeps them alive. Okay, well they are attacking. Do we even bother blocking? They discard a Shadow Spear, so they've got nothing in hand. Okay, yeah, they went for it, which is fair enough. Yeah, just can't win now. I guess we just don't block here. Okay, well we go 4-1, and I think depending on what the last card in hand was for that Rhino's opponent, we may have managed the 5-0 if I'd have fetched at the correct point in time. But yeah, really happy with the list. I think it's really something like Leyline Binding is really impressive. Ardent Plea, like just having an extra 2 copies of those. The cards we lose out on are things like we've cut all of the Dead Gones, but I'm not a fan of Dead Gone anyway. So yeah, I think there's definitely something here. I'll add this to the list of Rhinos lists to test a bit further. Didn't see Murktide Regent today, but yeah, overall really happy with it. Let me know what you thought, and yeah, as usual, and yeah, I'll see you again next time. Cheers.